Are renewed calls for a complete overhaul of the Jackson County property assessment. City and community leaders publicly labeled it a fiasco today by pointing out the errors and how many people are appealing. Investigative reporter Angie Racono looks at the new developments that happened today, and it seems like there's a new development around every corner with this story.
There really is, because there are so many moving pieces. And today the county actually doubled down. They're clearly preparing to process more than 30,000 appeals. So they are raising salaries and they're hiring more people to process all of those complaints. So here's an interesting point. More than 30,000 people have filed some sort of appeal, and that's higher than the number of votes any politician received in the last election. Mayor Lucas won with 29,193 votes. That kind of puts things in perspective. Today, community leaders publicly asked when the county will finally admit this is a botched assessment and fix the entire process.
Mistake on the west side. Mistake on the northeast side. Mistake on the east side. Mistake in the central inner city. Mistake along the south. Mistake, mistake, mistake. The plan is a mistake. Correct it. Take it off the table.
In an afternoon press conference, community leaders simply shook their heads, wondering what it will take for the county to finally admit this assessment is fundamentally flawed.
When I look at the residents in the inner city, I'm fearful that most of these residents are going to be forced out of their house for inaccurate county assessment. And I say inaccurate looking at the rubric in which the county used.
Realtors announced they are joining together to hold more community workshops to help property owners appeal crippling tax assessments.
And so what I've done is I pulled together a coalition of real estate agents to use their own time and energy and access to the MLS to basically do the job that the county didn't do.
Community leaders made a strong point of showing they are a united front that will not back down.
We're here. We're together. We're together on this. Yeah. Frank White better see this. Yes.
KCTV5 has done about 20 reports on property taxes, and we continue to work with data experts to reveal patterns. The most troubling remains this map that shows a huge percentage of people got a 14.9% increase, but that did not happen in the city's urban core. They were mostly assessed higher, and many call that targeting, intentional, and discriminatory. Today, the point was made those higher taxes hit where developers would like to move in. The county has never directly responded to any of our questions regarding this map and 14.9%, but publicly in a town hall meeting, the assessor basically said, we ran out of time, we felt that was fair and accurate, and we went with that.
This has been so fascinating to watch because as you've started to report on all the problems with this process, you know, a lot of people started out being confused and wondering what to do. And now there's been, it's almost like there's been a tipping point, and now people are just flat out angry.
They are angry and they're confused, and they're trying to figure out why the county won't do something more holistic instead of looking at things one at a time for 30,000 people.
All right, we'll keep looking forward to your reports. Thanks, Angie.